they praying the week, they out here playing for keeps. I done too much dirt, I can't stay in the streets. My first op told me he had kids, I laid him to sleep. Now I got 2 kids, I'm praying for peace. It wasn't no shooter's remorse, wasn't no rules in this war. Now we years down the line and I grew and matured.
The next matchup, the long-awaited return.
Okay.
You know
that's where we're going. Okay.
The long-awaited return.
Woo!
Huh?
Getting spicy in here.
The White Wolf. Mike Police. Mike
Hadouken
versus Real Sikh. I cannot wait for this one. And I feel like for Champion of the Year, right? It's not my list by so I feel like he was discredited because
who Mike P?
Yeah.
Okay.
First half of the year, he was great. He was good. He was in the running. He was top 5.
But he only had 2 battles, right?
He was still top. I think he had more than 2. He had more than 2.
He had the Danny Myers battle at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
COVID. Then Gnome, right?
Gnome, that's 2.
Right.
And then he battles a tournament.
Oh, right. And the tournament, yeah.
I think he had another one even before that, too.
Okay.
I think he had another one before. But the fact that, he pretty much stopped.
Right.
For 6 months.
Right. At the end of the tournament, right.
And so I think that's what took away from his year in its entirety and why he wasn't mentioned pretty much in Champion of the Year for 2020. So, see his return, I think he got to get a lot off his chest. I want to see where he goes with it, but at the end of the day, Mike P is one of them guys.
He is.
He's very dangerous.
He is.
He rocked big stages. He had round of the year. It's probably one of the best rounds ever. At least fits in the top 20 of best rounds ever.
Right. Agreed.
So, let's not act like he's not one of them guys. I understand the angles that's going to be set on him or whatever, but at the end of the day, rapping-wise, rapping ability, Mike P is one of those guys.
Right. And I think, shout out to a Facebook group I'm in. Very short sidetrack story. People are talking in Texas, they proposed a bill to ban transgender women from competing in women's MMA.
Oh, because never mind, I told that story.
But I say that to say, so I got into this argument on Facebook because I don't agree. I think that, when people make their transition, if that's their choice, they should be allowed to participate in their current gender. However, don't worry, we'll get into that later. The point being, people kept saying, well, if your daughter wanted to be in MMA, would you let her fight that person? No. There's a point where your management team, you have to be selective in your fights. I say all that to say, Mike P, I think, chose a perfect opponent to make his return. He has to explain some things.
We're going to disagree.
No, oh well, shit.
We're going to disagree here. Go ahead.
He has to address some things.
Yes, sir.
Obviously. And Real Sikh, with his rapping ability, I don't believe is going to take the disrespectful route. I think he's going to obviously address, the elephant in the room. Mike taking time off, et cetera, et cetera. I think Real Sikh's going to address it, but he's going to do it in a tactful and respectable way, a battle rap way. Put it this way: him and Ars, both from Jersey, 2 different. They're going to talk about the same thing. They're going to talk about 2 different ways. I think that Mike P taking Real Sikh, he knows it's going to get talked about. He knows that whoever he comes back against, he's going to have to deal with, this happened, you took time off, you ran, whatever. He knows that. So why not take somebody who you know that is also going to rap with you? It's a safer fight for your return.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree on all points and where I made.
So wait a minute. All points? Even
not
all
points, but majority of his points.
Okay.
Now, people think that battle rappers just everybody rock with me.
Okay.
Like nobody hates Jay Black or whatever. Okay. A lot of them, a good amount, they don't rock with me.
Okay.
Now, it's more hurtful when somebody says something calm, respectful, and you can't disagree with.
Okay.
As opposed to somebody you know is gonna be petty with it and
rah,
rah, rah, rah, rah. You see it coming from a mile away. Like, I agree. I'm not gonna listen to. I'm not even gonna finish what you're saying to me because I see what it's there.
You talking about how Real Sikh did B Magic in that round where he broke him down.
Yeah. So I feel like it's gonna be more hurtful coming from a guy like he's more surgical too from a guy like Real Sikh. So if you expect it it's gonna be more dangerous coming from Real Sikh.
Okay.
And the fact that he could rap really good, you gotta think when he battled B Magic, you weren't looking for no punch.
Right.
What punch? I don't care. Did he punch that? Did he punch in one of the rounds?
Man,
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care if he punched or didn't he punch.
Yeah.
I really don't care. But it's the message that he got across.
Right.
in 2.5 minutes. Strong cutoff. Surgical.
Agreed.
So if you think, oh, this is a safe battle, not just you, anybody at home, oh my God, Real Sick's gonna be friendly. They both battle, I battle, they're cool with each other.
For the record,
you're bugging.
I said safer. This is better.
No, I think this is the more dangerous fight.
Okay.
I think him battling Arsenal, see him from a mile away, you're gonna disrespect it, you might be entertained, cool. Him battling this, I'm telling you right now, Real Sick.
It sounds to me like you got Real Sick.
No, I got Mike P.
Oh, okay. So say all that.
I'm just making the case that, okay. Because at the end of the day, Mike P is still Mike P, whether y'all want to agree with it or not. Mike P is still Mike P.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Butterfly and is a cool one. I could reverse. Like, we're not going to sit here and take away what he has done.
Right.
It's because people get into some shit here and there, that's not even a real shit. That's not even shit. That's in battle rap.
Right.
This is not even battle. We're talking about shit that's not battle rap. Some shit at home, y'all. Everybody being petty about it. It is what it is. But this has nothing to do with his skill.
But
it goes in the battle.
Right.
What I'm saying is, we're not gonna take away what the man has done prior. Y'all bugging.
He won that battle, basically. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Although, anyway, yeah. Because.
But I'm gonna leave it there. I got.
So you got Mike P.
I got Mike P.
2-1. I'm assuming.
Slightly.
Okay.
Respect to Real Sick. I got Mike P. 2-1. You know I'm gonna have the vets.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna have the vets. Ain't nothing gonna change, baby.
This is one of
Ain't nothing gonna change, baby.
I
When Briz and T-Top's coming up, I had the vets beating them too. You understand? Team vets. Beloved, go ahead.
I'm trying to remember, did you have, I'm pretty sure you had Briz and T-Top being Mook and Kyle, though, for the record. Pretty sure you did. Pretty sure.
I did?
Yeah, pretty sure.
But at that point, Briz...
And that's Mook, too. And that's Mook, too.
Briz and T-Top are vets now.
I'm just saying, yeah.
They're good to go. They passed the hazing.
Anyway.
We're good now. They're vets. Go ahead, though.
I'm on the fence on this one, and for argument's sake, I'll take Real Sick, but I wouldn't bet on it. Like, it's an edge. I think this battle's 2-1 either way. But again, so because I have to make a prediction, I'll take Real Sick. I'll take the new guy. Real Sick hasn't lost, other than the tournament.
He hasn't lost.
Other than the tournament.
What do you mean? Because battles aren't judged? If we go by votes,
you want to go by votes?
At votes?
Yeah.
Didn't Chilla win?
The Chilla battle. I forgot about Chilla. Yeah, and I had Chilla winning that too. So yeah.
What else?
That's
Magic. I thought B Magic 3-0 Real Sick.
In the parallel universe. Yeah. Other than I need to be Magic one.
What battles he had? Jay Nightwing. That's tournament.
Yeah.
Chaos. That's debatable either way.
Yeah, it's debatable, but I think Sick won that one. Like, Chaos got crazy though.
Actually, I think Chaos won the caffeine votes. I had Real Sick winning too. I think Chaos won the caffeine.
I'm gonna check.
So
I'll check that. Either way,
it's either way.
I got, like I said, like this is one of them. Like I'm taking Real Sick just to have the other side of it, but it's an edge. I wouldn't bet on it, so Mike, don't get mad at me. Don't cuss me out. It is what it is. I just think it's a dope battle. This is probably going to be battle of the night as well.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think
so too. And the thing about it, their rapping ability is so fire.
Right.
I will say this to Mike P. Every veteran tactic that you know, use it.
Right. That's
any inexperience that Real Sick has, exploit it.
Hey, Mike.
Exploit it.
Mike. Keep the timekeeper. I'm just saying.
I think Real Sick raps to the T. Like he doesn't go over.
But I'm gonna make sure that
if anything.
And you know what's funny? I ain't stopping my clock for reactions either. Oh, it was 25 seconds of oohs and ahs.
If anything, that's Rum Nitty and Holmesy. I think Rum Nitty need to cut off Holmesy. Holmesy can rap.
Yes, he can.
He can rap for a whole 5-6 minutes. So
yes, he can.
But the last matchup. On the card. We saw this coming.
They owed this to us.
They was going back and forth. They say, it's supposed to happen already.
It was supposed to happen.
Oh, my fault. That's my fault.
Yeah, it's supposed to happen. That's fine.
I listen. I gotta get more in tune. My fault. But B-Dot versus Shotgun Suge.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and I think Shotgun Suge ran into a situation where he could not make it because of, I think, health reasons.
Right.
You know, and they always keep the objective, and they made it here now, and we are here. However, Shotgun Suge. B-Dot is nothing to play with. You're nothing to play with either. I will say that too.
That's a fact.
However, he's coming off with Chilla Jones to the masses. And at the time, he probably disagrees now, but a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he beat himself up about it, which was visibly present at the time.
Right, agreed.
and he got to take that up with somebody. And I think that person is Shotgun Suge.
I would agree.
And the fact that he since the battle been postponed, B-Dot's been uploading music, I believe,
on his Twitter,
raps. I think he's on a new top tier song and shit like that. So that's how much of preparation he already knocked out.
Agreed.
I don't know where Shotgun Suge is at in terms of material, motivation for the battle, how dangerous he can be. Is he talking shit? I don't really see that. So I don't know where he's. I know where B-Dot's at.
Right.
I got B-Dot 2-1. Especially in that room, in that bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
You gotta out-rap him, Suge. You gotta out-rap him. You have to.
I'm checking out. Suge put out a tweet the other day.
Suge?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, it wasn't about that. It was about he went to the doctor's office and they told him some things, and I think B-Dot's gonna get quite surgical.
What?
I like Suge, I do, but I don't. B-Dot is one of those guys that if you're gonna beat him, you got to catch him slipping. You got to go in there and do your job, but you got to catch him slipping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got to just be a battle. When you piss him off, B-Dot strikes me as the type that takes offense to things.
Yeah.
We know he's a single father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like B-Dot strikes me, and I'm not saying this as something I know, but it's what I get from talking to him and being around him. That he takes offense to wasting his time.
Ooh.
And
I like that point.
despite, obviously, there's nothing you can do. When a health situation arises, a health situation arises. But not finding out until basically the day of, B-Dot was quite upset that day. And he still came to the event the next day. And, I did the interview with him with URL TV Media News. And,
shout out to that.
Yeah.
Good work, you and Rita.
Thank you, man. Team
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. But it's just I think that he is more upset. Like I saw him this past week. Yeah. He pulled up to where Kings and Queens was.
And y'all good too?
Oh yeah, we talked, man. You know what's crazy too? I got an interview on URL TV Media News platform, but the daggone mic on the camera was messed up, so the audio on it is trash. I might still put it out. I'll just put it on our channel because I know URL they wouldn't be happy with that audio quality. Yeah. But yes, we talked. It was a good joke. Okay. But the point being, when you piss somebody like B-Dot off, I just think that it gives a little extra motivation. He's already surgical with it, and when you piss off the surgeon. Yeah, it could get messy. That's a bar. Yeah. So I'm going B-Dot 2-1 clear. It's still Shotgun Suge. I'm not taking nothing away from Suge. I think Suge he's been around long enough that he knows all the tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like Suge versus Av, everybody had Av, but Suge went and did his thing.
That wasn't a stage, though.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
It was a stage.
That's a fact, too.
This is not a stage.
Structure work on Av with the jackhammer. That was crazy.
Clapping his feet, get tap dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when he sang, yeah. But I just don't like, I can see B-Dot saying something about, like, better not touch my pockets. And like, I got B-Dot 2-1 clear.
Too. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'm going to B-Dot 2-1 clear. No disrespect to Suge. The time off. I mean, he's focused on obviously getting healthier and doing things in his real life.
Which I salute.
Right. In his real life.
Shout out to Big T. Shotgun. In terms of health, shout out to Big T, Shotgun, Suge, and Jims.
Yeah.
Which I've seen on my timeline.
Yeah.
So that's very inspirational. You know what I mean? I'm not as much in shape as I look. You know what I mean? Your boy needs work, so I need a little work myself. So just seeing y'all, develop and do what y'all been doing with your life, I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Salute to y'all for that.
Yeah. But I think that I got B-Dot 2-1.
Put in the chat who y'all got winning for these battles as well. We appreciate y'all. Shake my hand. That's it. That's super fight.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna talk to Suge too. I'm gonna let him know, this is what this how I feel, how you feel. So we gotta get on prime time at some point. So
yeah, that's fact. That's fact.
All right, champion.
Done ruining niggas. I wanted to put myself in a position to help. I want to do that. This nigga got like 100 interviews talking about me.
Get your neck knife. I spin back through on your homies the next night with the 30.